Insta360 Ace Pro. This is the new Insta360 Ace Pro camera, which I'm trialing out, and this is probably the second recording I've done on it so far. A nice tripod and selfie stick that comes with it that folds out and extends, so I can hold it out even further if I need to. This one does 8K. I haven't got anything 8K to film run it on though, so it'd be interesting to see what the footage is like and the voice recording, seeing as there's noisy surf in the background. But it's cool. It's got a tripod on the bottom of the handle here and a ball joint on the top. Excuse me for wobbling. So yeah, got it today. Wait and see what footage looks like. I mean, I'm staring straight at the sun right now, so it'll be interesting to see how it handles the light. I'm beginning to love the Insta products. I've got Insta360 Go 3. I've got the Insta360 360 camera. Which one's that one? I'll have to check on that when I get back. So the little Go 3 and the Insta360 3, I think it is. And as far as editing goes, oh god, it's so much easier. It's just a really good setup. Unfortunately, one thing with the Go 3, the magnetic mount doesn't match the magnetic mount on the Ace Pro, which is a bit of a bummer. You'd think they'd be compatible. They're not. So my Go 3 had this pretty good magnetic setup. You just clip the camera into it. This one doesn't fit it. I would have thought that they would have made the mounts the same, just like GoPro mounts are sort of matched. Yeah, but on this one it's got a slightly different mount, and you've got to be really careful with it. When you think you've got it locked on, it's not. You've really got to push quite firm down on it till you hear a click, and if you don't, it comes off the mount. So that's something you've really got to watch, because I had to try and work it out. Read the instructions. The instructions tell you got to press quite firmly and then listen for the click, which I didn't do originally. I'm thinking, oh, there's something wrong with the magnetic mount. There wasn't anything wrong with the magnetic mount. It was just me. What I find though is when you're pressing it on, you got to press it quite firm. And if you're not careful, you start pressing buttons and pressing like the doors on the side, and the doors pop open. So it's a bit of technique of getting used to being able to put the magnetic mount on, clicking it into place without pushing any buttons or sticking your finger and smudging the lens, stuff like that. So that's a little bit tricky, but I'll get used to it. There is a quick release, another type of mount which I may get in the future. For now, this one I'll have to do. And Insta sells that as well. I think it's about 69 Australian bucks. But that looks like a little bit better mount, and it has a locking mechanism on it. This has just got the two pinches either side, and to get it off, really, you need a little bit of force to get it off. So I think the other one may be the same. It might need a bit more force, but it's got a locking device on, so when you put it on, maybe a bit more secure. So the Insta360 Ace Pro. Let's see what this film and footage is like. I mean, the day, there's the Rex aircraft just taking off. They'll be going to Marimbula. There's a bit of haze, mist haze from the surf in the background, same over there. And what really works well on these cameras is either your voice activation or your hand signals. I won't do it now, but if I put my hand up over here, it will stop recording. Say like, and when you put your hand up like that, it either stops or starts recording. And it works really well with the hand gestures or the voice activation. It's so good. I think if you put two fingers up, excuse me, stop recording. And it does it. It's great, even with the noise in the background of the ocean there. I'll keep using this thing. I love the little go through, the one with the actual camera comes out of the mount. That is a little ripper of a camera, that one. Takes pretty good footage. I mean, it's not top class, but it takes really good footage, and it's so easy to use and edit in the Insta app. Love the Insta app. Now this has some added extras in the Insta app that I haven't used yet, which will be interesting to see. So far, and even with the 360 camera, I actually dropped it a while back. Oh God, I was spewing. And because the lenses protrude out, there's a blotch in the vision. So frustrated. And I was so careful. I was climbing up some bloody rocks and I dropped the damn thing. And it put a little chip in the lens. Damn it. So now I'm stuck with this footage with a blurred spot in it. And like an expensive camera as well, so they're not exactly cheap. This one came with a memory card, which was 128 gig. It came with a stick, and it came with a mount, well, two mounts. Actually come with three mounts. Yeah, so you've all seen unboxing. You don't need to see an unboxing of these things. It's a box. But I'm quite enjoying the Insta360 products. I must admit, they work well. The editing's good. For a simple folk like me, who just wants simple editing, it works great. Look, if I want to get on the computer and go wild, I'm sure I could. But who's got the time for that? Sort of, you know. It's like using the phone for Instagram. So easy. Hopefully this will be as easy and it can run through. I can put stuff on Instagram as well as Facebook and YouTube. Probably enough of me waffling now, but I'll do some footage and try and put it up on YouTube. And you can let me know how good it is. You'd have to excuse my editing though, I am a beginner, so it's not... I know a little bit, I don't know a lot. Anyway, heading back. Oh, I don't know what food I've got in the van. I need dinner. I've only had some hummus dip today, so it's time for a good feed. I'm not sure what I've got. Anyway, probably see you in the morning. Bye. Stop recording. Look at the sunset, people. If I can hold the camera still, it'd be good. Well, that looks pretty.